Right then, for this week's video, I'm going to try something I've never tried before. And I may need some advice. Right then, as I said, I'm looking for a bit of advice here. Something I've never tried before is the two colour mixing in resin pen blanks. Right, this is the one we're going to do today because it's an experiment I want to try. Right, but these other ones are two colour. Right, but the way I did it was I poured the two colours in at the same time, right, into the molds, put them in the pressure pot, but they seem to have gone strange. There's no real mix. I don't know if it's thermal reaction in the pressure pot or what, but the blue, oh, they were blue and red, by the way, right? The blue seems to have mostly disappeared, and it's just red on some of them. Right, if the questions I have on this, right, is do I need to make the colours darker, as in put in more colour to make them mix better, or do I let them go off a little bit before I put them in the pressure pot, or what, just so that I can get that kind of, you know, that marbly effect that you get. It's something I don't know how to do. If you don't know how to do something, you should never be afraid to ask, right? And see how it goes from there. Right, what I've done with this one is there's a little bit of blue on this, right, but it's mostly red. But what that is in the middle that's a piece of Antler. What I want to try is, does the resin go in through the marrow? If it does, it could add another dimension to these blanks. And the kit I'm going to use is this one. It is painted small version of the Elegant Beauty Sierra. Right, most companies make, there's certain pens you'll find in most companies, right? Right, you'll find Slimlines, you'll probably find the rifle pen, you'll find Sierras, you'll find the Elegant one. This is painted small's version of the Elegant. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off about there, so that we have, maybe that way, there seems to be a little bit more blue there. Right, cut it off that way, so that we have everything in there. Hopefully this drills nicely, right? So I'll cut that off and then we'll drill it and see what happens. Now this is what I was interested in. Did it go in through the marrow? It seems to have done, doesn't it? It seems to have worked its way into the marrow. That'll be really cool if that works. Right, we'll drill this thing out. That might give us another clue. But if it did work, it'll give us another dimension if we're doing Antler. You can actually kind of put a colour running through the middle of it. That'd be quite cool if this works. Where is the point? There it is. Yep, oh, I was turning a lot of pens lately for stock. I still have the lathe half set up for. Right now, there's my point. My centerpiece. Right then. I think this may have actually worked because it looks like there's red in that marrow. Drill bit is there. Hopefully this drill's okay. The blank is actually a little skinny for this drill bit. I prefer it to be a little bit wider. Well, I wasn't sure what kit I was doing with them. I did them. I was thinking my lady's pen, which is only a little bit thicker than a slimline. That's what I was thinking, but then I had to do an order for pen kits now, and we've spotted these kits. They're new to them. So we give them a go. Right, you can see by that there doesn't seem to be much blue at all. Seems to be the same as the other ones that I showed you. That it's the red seems to be overdoing the blue, if you get what I mean. So if anybody knows what I'm doing wrong there, if they could drop it down in the comments. It's a new thing for me to try, is this 2-color resin thing on a pen blank. I do it on bowls quite a lot, but that's easy. But pen blanks, I'm not 100% sure of. Okay, we're drilled. Right, I'll do the tube on that and I'll be right back. Right then, while that's gluing up, I'll give you a closer look at these. And as I said, the guys who do this a lot, if you could kind of give me an idea of where I went wrong, right? Okay, right, this one, you can see here at the bogo that there's green in it, there's blue in it, there's red in it, right? But if you go into the middle here, where there's just resin, it just looks like this goldy color, right? There's a few flecks of green there. Right, what I put in this one was a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, right, and a gold to green color shift, right? But the blue and the red seem to have totally disappeared from that one. These ones were all basically the same. They were supposed to be blue and red, right, with the piece of wood in the middle, right? Now, I'll grab the two most extreme ones here, right? If you can see there, that's what I was expecting, kind of thing, right? But the top one there, there's no blue in it. It seems to have gone all over the place, right? And the same with that one. There's no real blue in it, right? The questions I have are, is there like a ratio of color to color that you have to use? Let's say if you're using a strong color like red and a blue, do you put in like 3/4 of red and a little bit of blue, or the other way around? Do I have to mix the colors darker than usual, right? As in, let's just say I'm doing 20 milliliters of, I'm just taking these numbers off the top of my head, 20 milliliters of resin, and I normally put in one of the tiny spoons of color into that. Do I need to kind of put 2 in if I'm trying to make the colors mix? Right, that kind of stuff. I've watched a few videos on people doing it, and they don't seem to be doing anything different than I did, but there was a much better effect on theirs. As I said, I just want to know, am I making some sort of stupid mistake? Because this 2-color pen blanks I've never done before, and as I said, you should never be afraid to ask a question if you don't know. Right, and I don't know, so I'm asking the question. Right then, that should be gone off. We're going to get this barrel trimmed, and then we get it turned. Alright then, let's see if this experiment works. If it did work, what I'm kind of half expecting is hopefully this goes down tomorrow, and we get kind of a red tinge off it. Right, fresh edge. Much better. There seems to be some sort of a red tinge off this antler, alright. This may have worked. Oh, there is definitely a red tinge off that antler. This may have worked. Got to bring that resin down another tiny little bit. But yeah, look, there is red in the marrow. Cool. So this does work. As I said, I was doing those, trying those 2-colour blanks, and this one just popped into my head. You know, one of those, I wonder if moments. Yeah, look at that. There is red in it. Cool. Right then. I'll get this sanded and see what it looks like when it's done. I'm actually happy with that now. Why is it when you have sandpaper cut, it's always the 180 that goes missing? 180. Let's cut another bit. Yeah. Is 180 like a Woodturner's 10mm socket? It's the one that always goes missing. Alright, just finishing up the polishing on this. I will definitely be trying this again. I said I was doing those other ones and it just popped into my head to try this. There, you can see that the red has run. It's almost dyed the non-marrow part as well. See it there? That's kind of cool looking. That's one I'm going to play around with now for colours. To colour Antler a little bit more. Right. Right then, we get this pen together. And as I said, it's a Sierra Elegant Beauty, their version of it anyway. And shall I alert half a dozen of them for me to try out. Right, so let's get this thing together. It should be very simple, but because it is a brand new pen kit, and I've said this a lot of times before, if you're doing a new pen kit, have the instructions beside you, because you don't want to make a mistake at this stage. Right, I want the antler down, I think. Alright, so slide the spring into the refill. Slide the spring into the refill. Take the ink cap off first. Place inside the tip assembly. Screw the pen mech into the tip assembly. Yeah, it works perfectly. It's got that little drop back. Now I guess it's just press this into this. Press the pen clip assembly into the other end. That's that part. And then just shove that in there. Yeah, it works perfectly. That's an interesting looking pen. Not the greatest on the blank. That line's a bit too straight. I would cut that more that way next time. But for an experiment, that seems to have worked. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually, experiment wise. Right then, so that's that. As I said, if you wouldn't mind, somebody who does these two colour things, if you could just drop down in the comments where I may have gone wrong. I know I should have videoed myself doing it, but I wasn't planning on having a problem, right? Or if somebody can put me in a link to somebody who goes through that step by step, putting two colours in, or three colours in, or whatever, to a pen blank, I would be most appreciative. Right, so if you enjoyed that, I got nothing out of it. If you wouldn't mind clicking like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.